Okay, and we are live. So today we're making peanut butter cup truffles. I'm gonna check on my candy melts that I've already started melting in the microwave. Okay, just stir to see if that will melt these pieces, but I think I probably need to stick it in there for a little bit longer, at least. Yeah, definitely need a little bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna go for another, like 20 seconds. As usual, we don't want to overheat our melts, but we're doing it's kind of like a dark chocolate, a little bit of milk chocolate melting wafers mixed in there. That's going to be our coating or our like shell basically. And then I have some peanut butter ganache that I've already made. I'm going to pop that into a piping bag. And I think I also might do like a little sprinkle of salt on the top to finish off. Okay, let's check on how our melts are doing now. Okay. Nice and melty. I'm not seeing any more pieces in there, so we're good to go. Okay, so I have a little cupcake liners here. And then I'm just gonna spoon in some chocolate and kind of brush it up the sides. Whoop. Definitely be easier with a different type of cupcake liner. This is the first time for me trying it this way. Shake, shake, shake. I wanna make sure all the sides get coated. It's very flimsy. Okay. And shake, 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 shake. Shake out the excess. Trying to also make sure it coats the sides fully. A little more shake, shake. Hello from Mississippi. Hi, thank you so much for joining today. Hope you're having a good Friday. Okay, so there we're completely covered. There's still a little bit of excess in there, but I'm fine with a little bit more chocolate. So we're gonna pop it into our little cupcake container here. So it can kind of help with the shape. Definitely be easier with like a silicone mold, but I have these ones and it makes it easy for like a peanut butter cup effect. And we just keep doing that. So I'll do a few on live. I'll just finish up the rest later, of course, but yeah, I had this extra peanut butter ganache left from a recent project, and I figured that this sounded like a very tasty, quick and easy treat to whip up for a live. Try to get some air bubbles out of there. And then upside down and shake, shake, shake. And pop it like that. Okay, like I said. Pardon me, let me get some water. Ooh, okay. And I'm back. Like I mentioned, I'm not going to do the full tray on live, but I wanted to do at least a few here. So you can use the spoon to kind of help, especially because, like I said, if this is not a silicone mold or a different type of mold, because it's just like a plain paper cupcake liner, it's a little bit harder to deal with. So I use the spoon to help brush it up the sides to help kind of get in the little crevices instead of just tipping and shaking out. Because with like a silicone mold, it'll nicely coat the sides as it goes down, but with this one, it's a little trickier. So that's why I'm doing this method. And flip. Okay, make them nice and even. And I'm gonna pop this tray really quick into the freezer so that these set a little bit faster, and I'll get my piping bag set up with our ganache. Carefully put that in there. And where did you go? Aha. A cup makes things so much easier for filling. Like I said, this is a peanut butter ganache that I whipped up recently for a project, had plenty left over. And then when this idea popped in my head, I was like, that sounds fun. So I call it a peanut butter cup truffle because peanut butter cups usually have that filling that it's mixed with like peanut butter, powdered sugar, I think one or two other ingredients, and it has more of like a chalky consistency, kind of like a regular Reese's cup, which those are good, but I've always, I don't know, I've never liked the texture of the Reese's cup. Like, it's fine, but it's not my favorite. So I personally prefer the more smooth texture of a peanut butter ganache in terms of a homemade version. Okay, so we have our peanut butter ganache, of course, twist at the top, so we have a spot to not only hold, but also create pressure to pipe our stuff out. I'm gonna cut the tip. I don't need to be too narrow with this one because we're just filling up our little cupcake liners there. So I just cut about that much off. Okay, and those set pretty quickly, so I'm gonna check on them in the freezer. I need like 20 seconds and then we're good. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so I could do like a second coat on these, like I might with if I were to make like a hot chocolate bomb. but I am thinking just the one coating should be fine. And we're just gonna pipe our ganache right inside. I wanna make sure we leave some room at the top as well. I have a tendency to overfill. So I think I'm gonna take a little spoon and just kind of smooth that out just a little bit. We want room for the chocolate to completely cover the top of this. And then same thing. Okay. And then I'm gonna try something to see if this works. Don't try this at home if it doesn't. Usually for chocolates, you want to kind of lightly remelt the top of the set chocolate so that it'll adhere better and not have like a split, which can make like fillings and stuff leak out. But because they're in paper, I gotta be very careful to try this. So don't try this at home. Just very, very light. So you see how it kind of got a little bit shiny instead of like the matte finish like we have over here? So just a little bit, just enough, and we're not getting too close where we're lighting the paper on fire by accident. So I think that's just enough. That's what we want. And we can spoon our candy melts right over the top of that. Hello, thank you so much for joining. I want to completely coat that. I want to try and make them fairly level across the top. Kind of level those out just a little bit. Let's do our other two really fast. And I'm just using some melts that I had, some excess melts a little bit from a different project, and then some other ones I just had sitting around that I hadn't melted down yet. Okay, let's give that a little tap, tap, tap. Okay, and then before our melts have a chance to set, let's see, what kind of cake is that? This isn't a cake. These are actually using cupcake liners to make homemade little peanut butter cup truffles. Let's see, I think I want to just do a little sprinkle of salt. I'm gonna do, where are you from? I'm from California. How about you? Little sprinkle of salt on the top to kind of balance out sweetness and also help add a little extra pop of flavor there. Let me get this excess salt off. Okay. So there's our peanut butter cups. And while I have you on live, like I said, I'm not doing the rest of them for anyone that just joined. I'm not going to do the rest of the pan while I'm live, but I will pop these in the freezer so we can check out what they look like when we pop them out of their cupcake liner. Okay, it doesn't need too long to set, probably about a minute or so. I'm from Indonesia. Oh, cool. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see, it's Friday morning here in California. And what else? Quick updates for content coming up. I believe next week we have a back to school themed cakesicle that live that we're doing. So same time, same day next week. And then what else? Daily shorts and some more fun stuff coming up. Nice to meet you too. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it for any kind of updates. Got some fun stuff coming up. Anything that you guys would like to see in particular, definitely let me know in the comments. I think the top of the cup is too thick, but it will taste good. Yeah, I have a tendency, like I said, to overfill, so I went a little bit lower this time just to make sure it got completely sealed. I think it's going to even out pretty decently, but that's what I will reveal after I pop it out of the little cupcake liner in just about a minute. Get a little plate so we can cut it open. I feel like that should be set. Let's check. Okay, still just a touch of glossiness, so got just a hair more time in the freezer. Let's see, does anybody have any questions? Today is super duper easy. I love being able to find ways to use excess stuff that I have on hand. Like I had a whole bunch of ganache left over after making something for my aunt for her birthday, and I like finding not only simple but also very tasty ways to use them. Let's see. Don't see any questions in the chat. Check on the freezer again. Okay, I think it'll look pretty set to me. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one back here. How do you make fluffy salt? I am not sure what you mean. When they're ready, I'll take 5, please. Thank you. That's my sister's like, hint, hint, I get to benefit from this. Okay, so let's, I don't think I've tried this exact type of thing before. So let's see how well this comes off. And not too bad. Like the salt on a pretzel. Oh, are you talking about flaky salt? Like the kind of big chunky salt? Can you let me know if that's what you mean? Okay, let's cut it open. Maybe it is, there we go. Haha. See, it's actually fairly even to the rest of it. It's not super duper thick, but yes. Okay, so flaky salt. I haven't actually made flaky salt before. I feel like I watched a video one time on it, but I feel like I would just, that's kind of one of the things where I would probably end up buying it. Looks good. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is just a simple peanut butter ganache. I think I've shared it before, but if you guys want to see it again, let me know. You can also use like a chunky peanut butter, so if you want a little bit of nuts in there to get a little bit of texture. That's it for now. I want to sleep here in the middle of the night. Nice to meet you. Hope you always have success. Hope you have a nice day. Always be healthy, long life. Oh, thank you so much. I hope that you have a really great sleep and a great day tomorrow. Anissa, thank you so much for joining today. Let's see. Yes, this is our nice little cross section there. So ended up being pretty good. The bottom got a little bit wonky, like I said, just because of the paper. But this is a super easy way if you have some leftover ganache or if you just want to whip up something really quick. Ganache is very, very quick and easy to make, especially if you just do, you know, a nice simple chocolate one or peanut butter or anything like that. And then you have a really quick treat that's a no-bake thing. Make that 6. My sister's like, I want more of them now. Let's see. Oh, my voice is not wanting to cooperate today. Pardon me. You know, seasonal allergies I thought would actually be seasonal, but this summer they've been kicking my butt. Let's see. Are there any other questions in the chat? I know today is much shorter than some of our other lives, but I wanted to show something really quick and easy. And also, you know, this would be a really cute little after school treat if you have kids. So that would be a very fun and easy thing to make. You can also, I think I've made a cookie butter ganache. I want to say I've done that, but it's been a while. I usually end up making like a peanut butter ganache, once in a while a Nutella ganache. But yeah, let's see. I'm not seeing anything else pop in the chat. I'll probably post some pictures later today of our nice little cross section here. But thank you guys so much for being on live today. And like I said, I believe next week we're doing back to school cakesicles. I'm pretty sure the schedule is on the community tab on both the community tab and also the live tab on my channel. Get a job. You're looking at it, dude. Let's see. I've liked and subscribed. Just waiting for the next live. Oh, thank you so much, Anissa. I really appreciate that. Let's see. I think that is it for today. Like I said, thank you guys so much for being on here and for joining today. And I will see you guys next week. Make sure to keep an eye out for all the fun shorts videos and community tab and everything. JK, I love you. That looks so good. Thank you so much, Tom. Let's see. Oh, I just heard my dog snoring over in the corner. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. I'm not seeing any questions pop in the chat. So thank you all so much for joining and popping in there. And I will see you guys very, very soon. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Okay, bye.